to today's Fit Break. This is a bar break. Oh, that sounds kind of cool, a little bar break. So we are going to be doing this in our kitchens. Of course, you don't have to do your kitchen. Anywhere where you've got something to help you balance that's about hip height. Kitchen counter, I'm tall, so my kitchen counter works for me. Or chair or a desk, something that's sturdy. You can also just use a stick, all right? I've got my bar socks on. I like how they're sticky and give me a little bit of support. Cool, your choice. And then our handy dandy water bottles or light dumbbells, anywhere between 1 to 5 pounds. A 16-ounce water bottle is about a pound. These are 1.5 liters, so they're 3 pounds. Anywhere in between is awesome. And of course, if you have any shoulder issues, don't use any weight at all. Do what feels good as you're doing it. Okay? All right, intro is done. Let's put a little music on. Ooh. We got a little beat to help keep us going. All righty, perfect. Next, handy dandy stopwatch. Super important, because otherwise I will just have us keep going for hours and hours. I know, I'm strange. Okay, stopwatch is started. Right over here where I can keep an eye on it. You ready? Let's get started. Feet, knees together in parallel. Shoulders relax down our backs. Hands wherever is most comfortable, at our sides or at our hips. All right, you ready? Let's start with the legs, open and close. Open, close. We're rotating through our thighs from the hips and engaging our glutes. 2 more. Last one, hold, right leg, step out and in. I'm starting to call this my classic bar warm-up instead of the same old bar warm-up. So just a little spin. Left leg, step it out. Pace that's comfortable. If this is a little speedy for you, slow down, take it half tempo. Inside leg, anchoring down. Right leg, step out, add your arms. 2 more. To the left. Belly is gently drawing in. Back to the right for 2. Left for 2. Right for 2. Left. Let's take it to those singles, side to side. Woo! I love how bar gets your heart rate up, gets your energy going. But I'm always shocked how I'm a little breathless. Step out to the right, 3 pulses. Step in, now left. Start really focusing on your inner thighs, pulling the legs back together. 1 more set, 3 pulses. 3, 2, 1, together. 1 more time. Let's add on. Step out, left arm up. Now to the left, right arm up. Again. We're going to do 1 more set. Out. Lift. You're lifting your rib cage up out of your hips, creating more length through your waist. 1 more time. Back to singles, side to side. Woo, I'm getting warm now. Start to really work through your feet. Point your toes to push that foot off the ground. Now step out to the right, plies in place. Knees are opening. Tailbones reaching back and down. 3, 2. Now pulse it down and hold that pulse. Arms are stretching open. feel as if you've got little balloons under your arms. 2, 1, back to singles. Woo! Anytime your arms get tired, just bring them back down to your sides. Start hugging those glutes together like you're holding a penny between your cheeks. Now, take it to a plie, heels lift and lower. Rise back up. Down, lift, lower, rise. Waking up those ankles. A little more glutes. This time, 3 lifts. 3, 2, 1. Rise on up. One more set. Woo! That lift comes from the glutes. You're drawing that energy up. Back to singles. Down and up. Rinse and repeat. 4 more. Last 2. 1 more move. Here we go. Plie, rotate, back to center. Plie to the left. So we're doing a little pivot, picking up that heel. This warms up our hip flexor. 1 more set. Pivot, center, rise. 2 more. Last one here. Now, deep breath, reach up, flat back hinge. Roll up through the spine, shoulders up, back, and down. Reach, hinge, roll, roll. Reach up, flat back hinge, hands on your thighs, round your back, and flatten back down. Do that a couple more times. Round, release, round, release. Now take your chest towards the left and right. Just a little kind of Jane Fonda pulse. Not too pulsy, gentle. Keep it gentle. Once more. Back to center. Roll up through that spine. Shoulders up, back, and down. Deep breath. Step those feet together. Woo! Let's make our way to the bar, shall we? I've got my right hand on my bar. I'm going to angle my bod a little bit in towards my bar, just a tad. Go ahead and bring those feet back to parallel. Then open them back out to that first position. Ready, set, plies, down and up. Knees are reaching out, tailbone dropping down, low abs zipping up. It's like I'm sliding up and down a wall. I know, it's tough. Do your best. Heels lift and lower. Let that outside arm just be wherever it's most comfortable. Now when we lift, try and keep those heels together. Give it a shot. Heels up and hold. Plies and releve. Bar is amazing for strengthening all those little muscles that kind of getting ignored. Now, down and pulse, pulse, pulse. Gently press those heels together. That helps activate that low core. Open the knees. 4, 3, 2, and hold. Knees pulse back. Woo! Feeling that work right there on the glute. Keep it going. We got 8 more. 6, 4, 3, 2, rise on up. Lower those heels down. Okay, ready for a little more? Sure, Sue, that sounds great. Okay, hand wherever's most comfortable. We're gonna take that outside leg, do a little tendu, which means we go forward and back. Did you feel yourself like shift over to your bar? I know, I did it. Reach up through the crown of the head. You're trying to keep your hips right under your shoulders. Now, take that leg, do a little lift. We're stretching that leg forward. Don't worry about how high you lift up. We're just reaching. 2 more here. Now take that leg, tap it, back, lift, reach back. Now that arm can come up into our second position. Standing leg, knees slightly bent. Now we're got a little more bend into a little lunge. Lift, lunge. And I know I'm getting fancy with my arm. Do what works. 3, 2, hold that leg back and lift and lower. So now we're getting into that glute. Fingertips are stretching forward as you reach your leg back. 2, 1, lift and pulse. We're in that turnout position. Woo. Keep it going, a little more. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back in. Plies. Beautiful. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your legs to parallel. Now I'm going to square myself straight off towards the side. We're just going to get a little bit of hip mobility work. We did a nice little glute section there. Bring that arm up, pop the heel up. Now lift and lower. We're lifting up through that standing leg, crown of the head stretching up. 1. Now lift, foot extends, out and in. Anytime you need a break, put that foot down, because which is really the working leg? The standing one, right? I know. Good job. Rest that foot down, hand off the bar. Oh, single leg squat. We're going to finish off that left leg, spin around, do everything on the other side. 2, 1, down and pulse. Lifting up through the left side so that you're not shifting your hips to the right. 4, 3, you doing okay? And 1. Woo! Stand on up. Take that leg up, back, and forward. Reach back, forward one more time, back, forward. Put the two movements together. Back, forward, woo. 2 more. We're getting a little stretch for that hip flexor. Last one. Bring it in. Woo. Now that standing leg, cross it over, sit down. Woo. Give that glute a little love. It did so good. Stand on up. Spin around. Dramatically or not dramatically. You ready to do the other side? Sure, that sounds great. Start with your feet together. Now go into your turnout. Plies. Down and up. So we're going to do first position plies. So if you didn't get a chance to master them the first time, here's our second go around. Releve. Lift and lower. So I have a habit of putting my hand on my hip, but then my thumb doesn't like it, so then I'm like, okay, relax it to my side. Keep wiggling around, find what works. Up and releve, plies, in releve. When we start working in releve, our feet and our calves are gonna freak out. Put those heels down whenever you need a break. Down and pulse right here. Can you lightly rest your hand on your bar? Whatever your bar may be today. Kitchen counter, chair, office desk. It's all good. Down and hold, knees pulse back. Woo. That gluteus medius work. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's rise up. Lower our heels. I'm going to angle my body a little bit in my bar. Lift up through those inner thighs. Hug the glutes. Now we're taking it into our tendus. Right leg reaches forward and back. Or my outside leg, just depending on which one you started with. Standing leg, we're lifting. Energy starts through the arch of your foot, right up towards the hip. Now add that lift. Lift. Can you engage the glute on that standing leg? Thighs rotating out. Glutes are still hugging together. Now let's take that outside leg, tap it back. I'm going to add my arm. Second position. 4, 3, 2. Now add standing leg, little bend, lift, bend. Stretch. That's another great aspect of bar. We're strengthening and stretching at the same time. Back and hold, lift and lower. Standing leg is in that half squat position. I'm stretching my leg back and squeezing my glute to lift it off the ground. Lift and pulse. Small movements, my lower back is still. It ain't moving. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back in. Plies, just to wiggle things around. 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs come to parallel. I'm going to square myself off now towards the side. Hand is resting lightly on the bar. Belly drawing up and in. Outside hand wherever's most comfortable. Pop that heel up. Lift and lower. So we're strengthening the hip flexor, warming it up, so it's going to be ready to do a little lengthening. 1, lift that leg up, foot goes forward and back. Ooh, depending on how tight you are, this might be a big stretch or nothing at all. 2, 1. Rest those toes down. Single leg squat. Woo. I'm sitting straight back in my chair. And I'm engaging through both sides. Down and pulse. So we want to feel a little energy right in our core, those muscles hugging in, and the feeling of drawing up from the hip up towards the ribs. Rise on up. Ooh, we're going to pick that leg up and now send it to the back and come forward. Stretch. So this is where we're stretching out that hip flexor. Now put the two together. Forward, back. 2 more. Last one. Woo. Rest that foot down. Let's take that standing leg, give it a much deserved rest. Sit our hips back as we cross our ankle above our knee. And you can always do that from a chair. No worries. All right. Oh, beautiful job. Let's take a nice deep breath. Hands to our hearts. Wonderful. All nice and warmed up. You did great. Ready for that next section? Let's go. All right. Woo. Water bottles, light dumbbells, whatever works, whatever you got on hand. Sound good? Sure, Sue. Okay. Let's do a little upper body bar. Standing with our shoulders stacked right over our hips. Our legs are going to be in parallel. We've got our light weights or our water bottles. Tailbone pulls down to the ground. Here we go. Lift and lower. Reaching up through the crown of the head. Belly draws up and in. 1 One more set. So we're doing a bit of upper body, and we'll throw in a little lower body in there for good measure. 2 more right here. Now hold those arms up, rotate, shoulder press. Standing in that slightly knee bent position. Not too much, just enough so you're not locking those knees out. Let's do one more set. Nodding our chin down towards our chest. Now this may feel a little easy to begin with, but it's gonna build up. You're gonna do fine. All right, bring those arms down, hinge at the hips, palms face back, wide row, elbows out. Tuck your chin. Now, this is where you might need to sit in your chair. If this hinged position creates tension in your back, what I want you to do, keep going, sit in your chair. Rest your belly on your thighs. Totally works. Okay, everybody, 3 pulses. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Keep going. I'm gonna come back to my hinged position. Last one, everybody. Stand all the way up. Now, high row. Woo. Elbows pull out and back. You're taking off your shirt, put it back on. One more set. Are you starting to get that burn in your shoulders? I know. Even with little light weights, it starts to get tough. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs open, close. Arms are getting a little rest. Spiral those thighs out. 4, hug the glutes to get into that first position. Last one, hold, plies. Palms face up, elbows in. Let's add a little bicep. Very nice. One more set. Chest is open. Shoulders sliding down our backs. 4, 3, 2. Now we're changing it up. Pulse, pulse, 2, 3, and up. Hands come just waist level. Keep drawing the shoulders back and down to keep your chest lifted. Now we're gonna add one more thing. Hands rotate out, in, down. External rotation for those shoulders, strengthening our rotator cuffs. One more set. Let's give it a shot. Down, open, close, lift. Beautiful. One more time. Arms get a little break. Just your plie. Zip those inner thighs together. Okay, biceps got a lot of work right there. Let's take it into some triceps. Weights come together. Arms come up and over, overheads. Stay in your first position. If this does not work for you, have a seat and take it into your kickbacks. I'll show you that in a sec. But first, add a releve, lift, and lower. Okie doke. If this overhead position doesn't work for you, we're gonna take it to our chairs, elbows up and in, and kick back. Okay, everybody, one more set of triceps. You can do it. Reach. Stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms come up and over. Legs back to parallel. Palms face back. Hinge at your hips. Ready? Arms go out to the sides. Out, out. And again, if this doesn't work, have a seat. Support your back. Right now we're leading with our pinky fingers. How you doing there? Can you give me one more set? Nod your chin down towards your chest. You got it. We're almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Come on up. Roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Beautiful. All right. You ready? One more little section. We can do it. Let's take those legs back out. First position, plies. Okay. Now for the biggies, the big guns. Combination moves. We're going to move upper and lower same time. One more set, plies. Let's think about it a little bit more. Palms are going to face up. Chest is up. Shoulders are down. 4, 3, 2. Now take it to your offering. Arms reach. It's that scoop forward. 4 more here. Now get ready for a little transition. In 2. Now no arms. Right leg steps out and in. Plie. This is just a little heart rate push. You can do it. 2. Back to your offering with a plie. Knees out, tailbone drops. This works our abs, works our back, works our biceps. Good stuff. Okay, no arms. Step out to the left. Hug those inner thighs together. Point your toes. Push off the floor. Last 2. 1. Plies. No arms this time. How you doing there? We're going to do 4 more. 4, 3. Can you do a little more tricep work for me? Legs to parallel. Hinge at your hips. Elbows up and in. Tricep kickbacks. And again, this is where you can sit in your chair. No worries. 1 more set right here. We got a little combo move coming up. We call it a skier. Arms and legs moving, heart rate pumping. You ready? Give me a little squat. Left knee up. Right knee up. Add your arms. Here we go. Back and up. Woo! Balance. Let's get 1 more set. Four more right here. Last 2. Last 1. Now, shoulders up, back, and down. Woo! Stay in that parallel position. We're going to do a little finisher. 2 and 1. Arms reach up, out, slowly down. You might need to put your water bottles down for this if this is a little uncomfortable in your shoulder joint. Listen to your body. Reverse it. Arms out, in and down. Out, in, down. 2 more. Last one here. Woo! You did it. Let's go ahead. Put our water bottles down. My goodness. Gonna come back to that bar. Outside leg crosses in front of the inside leg. Arm relaxes down. Mermaid. Reach up and over. Oh, that feels good. Nice little stretch through your side. Now we're going to add a bit of rotation. Reach that arm up, stretch over, turn, ooh, rotate back, lift on up. Let's do that again. First we reach up, little side bend, the other side. Cross that ankle, shoulders relax, belly draws in. Take that arm up and over towards your bar, and lift back up. Lifting the rib cage up, out of the hips, creating lots of length in our waist. All right, let's add that rotation, stretching out our lower backs. Turn your chest towards your bar, rotate back, and lift on up. Once more, reaching up, over, turn, center, and up. You did it. Give yourselves a great big huge hand. Awesome job. Remember, every little bit counts. Keep up the good work. And don't forget, like and subscribe to Get Fit with Sue for more Fitbreaks. Every Tuesday and Thursday I drop a new short one, and on the weekends I try and post a little bonus. So subscribe, yay, so you get notified when I post a new video. All right, keep moving. You can do it.